Today in this video, you're going to learn what it really takes to become financially free from someone who is literally at the bottom. I only had a few cents in my bank account. We're going to back it up about 5 years ago when I was working for a news station as their cameraman. While I loved this job, it didn't pay nearly enough, and after about working there a year, there was a moment that I'm never going to forget, and I'm actually grateful that this happened. I was sitting in my rundown, crappy apartment looking at my bank account on my phone, and it was saying 23 cents. I didn't have any gas in my car to make it to payday because payday was about 2 or 3 days down the road, and my car was running on fumes. I mean, like, the light was on, the little dial was all the way to the right on E, and I had no idea what I was going to do. In that moment, I was thinking, I guess I'm just gonna have to walk to work in the freezing cold winter, and it takes about an hour or 2 hours to walk to my work from my apartment. All of this was going through my head, and I was still looking at my phone, seeing that 23 cents in my bank account. I look up, not knowing what to do, and I see my Xbox. While I didn't really play my Xbox much at all, I kind of just brought it from my parents' house whenever I moved out of their place. It was something that I really enjoyed, but once I saw it, I knew exactly what I needed to do. I took my Xbox to GameStop so I could sell it and put gas in my car so I could actually make it to payday. If you know anything about selling games or consoles to GameStop, they pay you like a fourth of what you paid, so it wasn't a lot of money. It was like only 50 bucks. This day, it changed my life forever. That's why I say I'm grateful for what happened, is because in that moment I decided that something like that is never ever going to happen again. During the next year, I joined the military, my pay got better, but if you're anything like me, I promised myself that a year ago. Guess what happened? My pay got better, but nothing changed. I was still broke, in credit card debt, and I was still waiting paycheck to paycheck to actually pay for food. Now I'm fed up with being broke, in credit card debt, living paycheck to paycheck. I finally started researching side hustles, and I came across real estate investing, and I fell in love with it. I knew real estate investing was going to be my path to financial freedom, but I never expected it to happen so soon. After about a year of researching literally everything about real estate, when I mean everything, I was spending 16 hours a day researching real estate. While I was at my day job in the military, I was researching. When I got home, I was researching real estate. After about a year of doing that, I decided to jump headfirst into buying my first property. During that year, I was able to save up about $7,000 to $8,000 because I was working my full-time day job, and that was paying all the bills. Then I had a side hustle with Uber Eats and DoorDash delivering food to people. While I saved up that $7,000 to $8,000, my wife, she had $7,000, and I had to beg her. So if you have a spouse that doesn't have any interest in real estate investing, I am with you, because she was not. But after our first deal, she was like, when can we buy the next deal? But I digress. Now let me tell you, all the research in the world isn't going to compare to the knowledge that you're going to get from actually being in the game of real estate. After about a month of buying our first property, we bought our second property with no money. And then after a year, we sold both properties for a profit of over $100,000. If you want to know how we bought the property with no money and how we turned basically $15,000 into over $100,000, there's going to be a link to my real estate accelerator program in the description down below this video. If you want to go check that out, I go over it completely in depth inside that program. I also give you 3 months of one-on-one personalized coaching, so I want to help you succeed and do this, because real estate has changed my life and it's helped me create a life I love. From the sale of those properties and the rest of our portfolio except one, we're going to use those profits to buy a 14-unit apartment complex that will provide financial freedom for at least one of us. But we're both in the military, so we still have to fulfill our contract, but this just happened in as little as 3 years. Being dead broke, in credit card debt, to financial freedom. These next few years left in our contract, which is about 3 years, they are going to be some exciting years, because if we were able to do that from zero to over $100,000, imagine what we can do in the next 3 years. Now you might be saying $100,000 in 3 years, that's not a lot, but we literally didn't do anything, and we didn't put any of our money down. Yes, we put money down on our very first property. We put about $15,000 down, but other than that, we didn't use any of our own money. And the best part is it didn't take any of our time, because yeah, you can make $100,000 worth flipping, whatever. If you make that in profit after tax, that's good for you. It's probably gonna take you a few deals to do that, but we didn't put any of our time into it. We didn't have any stress involved with it. We just did a few simple methods that I teach you in the Real Estate Accelerator program. The program is meant to protect you against recession. It's meant to help you collect $5,000 to $10,000 up front in the next 30 days. It's meant to help you cash flow $500 plus on average every single month after that. And then on the back end, like we did, collect tens of thousands of dollars so you can roll those profits into more and more properties. I know you might be stuck just like how I was when I was working for the news station. I felt stuck. I didn't feel like there was any way out. But I promise you there is, and that's why I created the Real Estate Accelerator program and giving you 3 months of one-on-one coaching, because I've been where you are at. I just want to help you escape that rat race, escape the 9 to 5. So again, if you're interested in the Real Estate Accelerator program, there's gonna be a link in the description down below. It's also gonna be in the comments down below this video as well. Also, whenever you go through this link, there's gonna be a free training and kind of a sneak peek inside the program. Another way you can start creating a life you love with real estate is by hitting that subscribe button down below and clicking the bell icon to get notified when I upload a new video just like this one. Also, while you're down there, go ahead and hit that like button for me so this video can be pushed out to more and more people and my story can be shared with more people, because this YouTube channel is all about helping you create a life you love with real estate. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and again, click that subscribe button down below. If you don't have any money to start investing in real estate, that's okay, because I have a video completely dedicated to that. It's gonna be a video popping up over here somewhere. So if you want to know exactly how to do that, go ahead and click on that video. Until the next video, I'm out. See ya.